Hi, my people. Welcome to my newest psychic reading on King Charles versus Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. And I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, an astrologer, and a medium. If you would like your own personal reading, I am available for personal readings. I am also available for international clients as well. You can text me at 703-791-9162. You can also email me at lamartownsend@gmail.com or visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. This is my website. Let me show you right now. This is my website, so once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. Alright, you can scroll down and read reviews from people who have purchased readings from me. You can also scroll down and follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook. If you would like your own reading, go right to the store section. This is where you can go to view other rates, services, products, classes, candles, and different types of things I do offer. And I do offer quite a lot. I offer phone readings, email readings, video recorded readings where you send your questions after your payment. And I record myself doing your reading and email you the video to download and keep within 1 to 4 days or less after you've sent your payment and questions. I also do birth chart readings, mediumship readings, past life readings, dream interpretation readings, classes, tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual development classes, candles, protection candles, blockage removal candles, love candles, money candles, and things of this nature. So if you'd be interested in any of those things, then definitely check out my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Thank you all so much for being here. And let's get into the situation with King Charles and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Now, as we know, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had their whole situation with New York, them being chased, allegedly in a car, or by paparazzi. And then they had this whole situation about exposing the royals. Prince Harry did his book, you know, King Charles didn't seem too happy about it. But, there's rumors also that King Charles wants to reconcile with Prince Harry and Meghan, and that Meghan and Prince Harry want to kind of reconcile with King Charles. So let's see what's going on with this situation. What's going on with the royals versus Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? Let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit, for opening up the channel so that I can connect with the energy of King Charles, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. Thank you for protecting my energy, thoughts, minds, and emotions. Thank you for protecting those watching this video. Thank you for providing clarity and insight. Amen, amen, amen. Let's get into it and see what we've got going on with King Charles, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. Alright, you guys, what is going on in this situation with King Charles, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle? The first thing I'm seeing is King Charles on the throne. And there's something about King Charles's attitude. And it kind of like very reminiscent of his face in this picture right now. Like I feel like his face in this picture is him irritated. And I see like literally see like I'm see him on the throne, sitting on the throne. I don't know if this is how the day-to-day processes of the throne goes, but this is how Spirit is showing me it. I see King Charles. It's on literally sitting on a throne, and it kind of feels like this is like a workroom or a meeting room or something like that. He's wearing his gear, his headgear too, and I feel like he's with his council, his people, his team, and they're giving him the rundown of the day to day, what's on the docket for the day, and what news stories have come out and what things are he needs to handle or address for the day. And I just feel like he has this kind of attitude of being like very irritated. For some reason, I feel like King Charles may not be the best morning person. I don't know literally why I'm hearing that, but I feel like there's something where King Charles may not be. He gets irritated, like he may not be a morning person, and I feel like he gets irritated when he's like hungry. Don't know why this is coming out. But I feel like what Spirit is showing me is that it's almost like at some point on the docket, I guess we could say, you know, in this scenario Spirit is showing me involving King Charles, at some point on the docket, it's like there's something about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle that comes up. Um, and I see like King Charles kind of like scoffing at it. And I hear him saying like he's kind of like scoffing at the story. Like I feel like once again one of his councilmen is telling him the story, and I feel like he scoffs at it. And I literally hear him saying to some degree, not verbatim, but to some degree, it's like, well, that's what happens when you leave the royal family or the royal kingdom, or you leave the the whatever it's called when you leave the crown. He's like, you don't get afforded the same rights. You don't get afforded protection. So it's like I literally hear him saying, "I think it's bollocks." And I know bollocks is a British word, but I don't know exactly what it means. I'm assuming it means like bullish, But I hear him saying like it's bollocks, like I think it's bollocks, kind of thing, And I feel like he's saying this in regards to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Um, I feel like for King Charles, it's the he looks at Meghan Markle as the main issue or the main culprit as to what's going on with Harry. And I don't know why I also see Meghan Markle's mother coming into the picture as well, like something about Doria Ragland too. Like it's almost like King Charles looks at Doria, maybe Meghan Markle and Doria Ragland, but mainly Meghan, obviously. It's almost like he looks at them as like he's poisoned, they poisoned, or she's poisoned, meaning Meghan has poisoned Prince Harry's mind. But there's something where there is the taking into account the fact that like I feel like Prince Harry has always been a rebel since he was young, so the fact that he like this rebellious side of him isn't so much of a surprise to King Charles, but it's almost like to some degree, I'll say it this way, to some degree King Charles always knew that this rebellious side of Harry would get him in trouble or would like land him in a situation where how do I say this? Where it would also put the royals of the crown at risk. But King Charles just didn't know how it would manifest or how it would happen. I feel like King Charles thought that Harry would get into his own pickle on his own by his own doing. It's kind of like the parent where it's like, you have the kid who's kind of like a wild child, who's a rebel, who doesn't, follow tradition, so to speak. And, you have the parent where it's like, the parent is always, upstanding, and, is always, kind of, towing this line between right and wrong kind of thing. And, it's like the parent is always, of course, on the right, the wild child's on the wrong. And it's almost like King Charles looked at Prince Harry as if it's like, oh, he'll come around eventually. He'll mess up and he'll come around eventually. But he's realized that like it feels like to me he King Charles could blame Meghan Markle to some degree for indoctrinating Harry. It's almost like King Charles looks at Meghan Markle as if she took advantage of this trait in Harry, of this rebellious trait in Harry. But what Charles does not realize is that Harry would have already wanted to leave the royal family, or Harry would have already wanted, or would have already felt a certain way about the royal family in order to be exploited in that way. So it's interesting that people always, are kind of, pitting King Charles versus Prince Harry. And I could kind of see it because once again they're just so different, and I feel like once again Prince Harry is kind of like the black sheep of the family or the wild child, so to speak. Literally treated like the redheaded stepchild, which is interesting because he's a redhead. Um, um, I feel like there's something where King Charles could continue to block them or deny them access to certain things when it comes to the crown, when it comes to the royal family, certain protections and caveats that come with being a part of the royal family. Like, even if they were to make the moves towards reconciliation, King Charles and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, I feel like there's still something where Charles would block them or bind them or like restrict them in some way, shape, or form. Just so it's like in his mind, it's like just so they are not able to take advantage again. Because I feel like from King Charles's perspective, he looks at it as if it's almost like he looks at it as if his son was taken advantage of. King Charles, I feel like, looks at it as if Prince Harry was taken advantage of. And I literally hear it this way. I feel like I'm hearing it in his voice. I hear by a commoner. By a commoner. I feel like there's something where Prince or King Charles looks at it as if Prince Harry was indoctrinated or Prince Harry was taken advantage of by a commoner. That commoner being, once again, Meghan Markle. And I feel like and this is kind of like messed up. I was going to use a different word, but PC, YouTube purposes. I feel like part of what makes Meghan Markle a commoner in King Charles's eyes is the mother. I need to take a break on that. I mean, it's not surprising, but for Spirit to kind of confirm it, it's kind of like, ooh, like King Charles, you were already on thin ice before, but now it's like I'm really looking at you side eye now. I feel like the key things that makes Meghan Markle a commoner or a lower class person, I guess we'll say, in the eyes of the royal family and King Charles is the mother, Doria Ragland. The fact that she is black, African, and dark skin, brown skin, whatever you want to call it, not white, not, the color of Meghan or Meghan's father, but also the fact that Meghan is an actress. And I hear it came from humble beginnings. So it's also maybe three things. Also, the fact that she came from humble beginnings. For example, in contrast to Princess Diana, before she was married into the royal family, she already had like royal lineage. She already, grew up, I believe, wealthy or privileged. And not in a actress kind of way. In a she grew up in a political family, I believe, kind of way, or a family like a family lineage kind of way, like her old money kind of thing. That's Princess Diana. So Princess Diana wasn't, even though she kind of did act a certain way towards the end, maybe at least in the eyes of King Charles and things of this nature. Princess Diana wasn't so much phased by the celebrity of it all, and didn't maybe now once again towards the end it's debatable, but she initially Princess Diana didn't use her fame, and she had a lot of fame, by the way, very famous. She didn't use that to her advantage. She didn't take advantage of her position. I think what upsets King Charles in particular is there's a feeling of Meghan Markle taking advantage of Prince Harry's position, and Prince Harry already being a rebel, already kind of tottering on the edge of, you know, you're a royal, but we're about to kick you out, kind of thing, of being a royal, or or you might leave on your own accord, kind of thing. Um, it's almost like it was a recipe for disaster, and it's like I hear Prince Charles once again. I feel like I'm sitting, like I feel like I'm tapping into these meetings where like King Charles can talk very candidly with his council, his people, his team, and it's almost like I literally hear him saying to some degree, it's like this is King Charles saying this about Prince Harry and Meghan. It's like they're turning it. It's like they're making it a reality show, kind of thing. Or it's like we don't want a reality. We don't want a reality show. We don't want a reality show in Buckingham Palace. We don't need to turn Buckingham Palace into a reality show. Like I keep hearing something about reality show in context to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and the way they've treated and dealt with things after them leaving. And King Charles is like interesting in the sense that he'll smile in front of your face. He'll be very cordial. He'll be very diplomatic, especially when the cameras are on. But as soon as you turn your back, as soon as he gets alone with his councilman, he's talking ish. You know, as soon as he gets in a private room with someone he trusts, he's letting it out. Steam is coming out of his ears. Um, I kind of feel like King Charles does not like Meghan Markle. I hear can barely tolerate her. So I'm not sure King Charles is a fan of Meghan Markle, to be honest. And it's almost like he would be willing to let Harry back in, but under certain conditions. Um, of course, assuming, from his perspective that they're still together. I feel like Prince Charles's or King Charles's hope is that like they will break up secretly, like low key, Prince Harry and Meghan. Um, I think there's something about King Charles where he could try to manipulate the situation in a sense where like he may end up making Harry make a decision where it's like, okay, you choose us, you choose me, you choose the crown, or you choose her. You choose life with us or life with her, kind of thing. Because I think there's something about Harry where he wants his family lineage to be a part of his children's lives in some way, shape, or form. And to some degree they are, but I think he wants them more in their lives. But because Harry is a royal, he can't just, oh, let's let bygones be bygones. Let's go over, on Christmas Day, have some dinner with them, have some dinner with the family, maybe also go on Thanksgiving so we can prep them, before, so that by Christmas, it's a little bit. It's like they don't have that type of family. Harry does not come from that type of family where you can let bygones be bygones over Christmas dinner and drinks and old memories. That's not how the royal system works. Does that make sense? I mean, this is a system we're speaking of century old customs, blood oaths, secret society connections, and things of this nature. So you don't just get to come back into the club. Yeah, you're family, but you don't get to just come back into the club. Like you've gotta, we've gotta, know and renegotiate some terms and know that we can trust you. And could you imagine having that type of dynamic with your family? Like it sounds very much like if you've ever seen the horror movie, what is that movie with Samara Weaving? Um, where she gets married into that family and then the family turns out to be like super sadistic and like super ritualistic, you know. But luckily, at the end of the movie, Samara ends up like kind of like saving her own life and killing the entire family. Like that's like the energy I get like with Prince Harry and his family, and it's like Meghan Markle would be Samara Weaving in that movie. I cannot think of the name of that movie, but I'm 100% positive. I'm 100% positive someone will let me know in the comment section below what the name of that movie is. Is it Ready or Not? Um, I think it might be called Ready or Not, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section below. I feel like at some point, King Charles could try to turn Prince Harry against Meghan Markle, and it may be even when they're older. My hope is that King Charles does not try to indoctrinate Prince William into trying to do the same. Because one thing, about King Charles, and it reminds me of that song, Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Let's switch the words. Whatever King Charles wants, King Charles gets. Child, whatever King Charles wants, he's gonna find a way to get it. So I really feel like there's something where Meghan Markle may have a hidden enemy in King Charles, unfortunately, and it may also stem from something in which the way Meghan Markle handled things while King Charles's mother was on the throne, Queen Elizabeth, or maybe even if they had an issue or tiff with Queen Elizabeth. You know, you don't mess with people's mamas. You know, and King Charles was a mama's boy. Period. So, child, let's go ahead and see what these cards have to say about King Charles and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And we're black. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what's going on. The only question I have is, are these people going to reconcile? Will Prince Harry, will Meghan Markle, will King Charles, will the royal family reconcile? Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck. May past reading. Amen, amen, amen. Will King Charles and will Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and the royal family, will they reconcile with one another? Will Prince Harry and Meghan Markle reconcile with King Charles and the royal family? Five of Pentacles shows up. Five of Pentacles can be a lack of resources, a lack of money. Interesting. They have a platform to be able to build and live off of, but, it would be interesting if they would end up dealing with a lack of resources, a lack of maybe finances. How would that even be? I don't know. You never know. Let's see. Will they reconcile? The Wheel of Fortune shows up as the first card. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of things moving forward. The wheel turning in someone's favor. This shows up in the placement of how one sees himself, how other people see them. It's possible that they could reconcile. It's possible that they could reconcile if there are major changes within the development of each person's here. So if there's a major development with King Charles, then of course Prince Harry and Prince and Meghan Markle will step in. If there are major changes with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, like and I'm speaking of major changes, then of course King Charles and the royal family will step in. But these would have to be changes like maybe that would involve ceremonies or I get the Ten of Wands. There's going to be something with money, y'all. Something with personal belongings or money. Ten of Wands shows up connected to money and finances. Will they reconcile? I'm wondering if Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could be financially affected, or would it be King Charles and the royal family being financially affected by something that would happen in the UK? Queen of Wands shows up facing the Ten of Wands card. This could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Gemini female. We do know that Meghan Markle is the Leo, so this could be her. Six of Cups shows up connected to family, home, and emotions. I do think there's a possibility where they could reconcile. And it may be more of a behind-the-scenes kind of thing. And it may be something where it's like, I just want you to know and remind you that I love you. I care for you. You know? Haven't heard from you or seen you in a year or two or whatever it is, but I just want you to know that. Like, I do get that kind of energy. Like, I think there's still going to be tender moments, though they may be far few in between. All right? The Hermit card shows up connected to purpose, creativity, self-expression. At this point, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may have to find their own way. Three of Wands shows up connected to daily routine work job. Three of Wands is a card of keeping one's options open. So it can be a card of travel, relocation. Four of Swords shows up. Four of Swords can be like an acquaintance kind of energy. Four of Swords can be questioning whether or not someone can trust you. So even though it's family and there's love still there, there's still a process, in a hierarchy in terms of the royals. And at the end of the day, that's what King Charles and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have to bow to. Because not respecting that, not respecting the process, not respecting the crown itself is disrespecting everyone that believes so much in the crown, particularly behind the scenes. The councilmen, the guards, the the people of the UK, and beyond. The Chariot card shows up connected to change, evolution, growth, endings. The Chariot card is good news. The Chariot card is travel. I think it's possible they could reconcile, yes. Once again, does that mean automatically that, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will be, welcomed back into the royal kingdom and the royal process, with open arms? No. It's kind of like that family member where it's like, I love you, yeah, you can come in, sit down, enjoy dinner, let's have some kiki, but you gotta go by the end of the night. You gotta go home. You can't stay here. This is no longer your home. That's what Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are dealing with at this point. The Moon card shows up connected to optimism. I feel like they're always going to be treated in such a way where they're going to be reminded of the decision that they made. I think also for purposes of the public, they could also reconcile. Whether or not it's genuine remains to be seen. This same Five of Pentacles shows up as the last card, money issues. I'm gonna have to look into the money issue thing. That'll be my last question. But the Queen of Pentacles is facing that card. This will be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Aquarius female. Alright, I have to look up what this money issue is. What is the money issue showing up in this reading concerning Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and King Charles? What's this money issue? Is this money issue on King Charles's side or on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's side, Spirit? Give us some clarity and insight. What's this issue with money, resources, and finances concerning the reconciliation of King Charles and the royal family and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords can deal with information, enlightenment, truth. Something said that can also deal with one's reputation. Nine of Cups shows up. I think this might deal with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, because Nine of Cups is a card of someone pursuing their own self-interest. This gives me the energy of, for example, Prince Harry pursuing his own self-interest in the form of doing that book. Meghan Markle pursuing her own self-interest in the form of, you know, taking her and Harry and the family away and breaking away from the royal family. The Empress is facing that card, though. The Empress is a female in a position of power. It can be a pregnant female. Seven of Swords shows up connected to family, home, and emotions. I think it may come down to a lack of feeling a sense of home. I think that may be the difficult thing for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is a lack of feeling at home anywhere. Or it's like wherever they kind of land and call home for themselves, inevitably there's an invasion of privacy. To the point where it's like it causes them to be restless. It's like we can never be at peace. There's never a sense of home. Temperance card shows up connected to purpose, creativity, self-expression. The Sun card shows up connected to work, job, daily routine. The Emperor could be King Charles, right underneath the Empress, which is interesting. The Emperor would be a man in a position of power, or King Charles could show up as the Hierophant as well. The Five of Swords shows up, connected to change, evolution, and growth. The Nine of Pentacles shows up. I think there's something where it's like, it's almost like the royals are kind of like, okay, well, if we're going to really do this, then let's do this. If you're going to really go on your own as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and, you know, break away from the royal cast, the royal system, then let's make it official. Let's, you know, sever ties officially. And I feel like that may be kind of like low-key secretly what the royal kingdom or what Buckingham Palace or what the royals are trying to do when it comes to King Charles or when it comes to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, is they're trying to break away their image and their likeness from the royals. So it's like you're on, you know, the royals looking at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, it's like you're on your own. It's up to you to make your own way. It's up to you can no longer feed off the clout of you once being a royal or, you know, once being this or that. The Tower card shows up. Oh, the Tower card is hidden enemies. The Tower card is a need to set boundaries, a life behind closed doors, a need for privacy and solitude. I think there's a lack of feeling at home with these people. I feel like there's a lack of privacy. There's a lack of boundaries with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They may end up spending more money trying to live a life of solitude and privacy and normalcy than money is able to come in, and that may be the issue. I feel like they're always going to be able to kind of even it out and you know find a way, but I feel like the royals and King Charles may not make it easy for them. I feel like it's like an energy of being disowned from your family. And when you're disowned and you come back and reconvene and it's like, you know, I still love you, but you're still disowned. I'm still not putting you in the will, or I'm only giving you this amount in the will. Like, I can't trust you anymore. I love you still, but I can't trust you anymore. That's what's going on here. Prince Harry has been disowned, or there's been a breach of trust. Not just only on a family level, but on a once again a ritualistic, a process level, a oath level kind of thing in terms of the royal family. You know, it's like King Charles, the royal family looking at Prince Harry and being like, you broke the oath, you broke code, You decided that you no longer wanted to participate in, the process and the lifestyle. So you no longer are afforded the benefits that come with that. They really want to make that really make that like a fine line there. All right. To really show Prince Harry and Meghan Markle what they had versus what they have now or will have moving forward. So it's kind of like, yeah, they could reconcile, but at the same time, it's like it's not bygones be bygones. It's not happily ever after. We're one big happy family. It's I'm still gonna get you back. I love you, and I'm gonna extend the olive branch. I'm gonna shake your hand and agree to let bygones be bygones, but I'm still gonna get you back. Child, very cutthroat. It reminds me of like Cleopatra and like the Ptolemies and Cleopatra's family and how they were they were such a cutthroat family. Like they were like offing each other, to keep the throne. Child, it's like a modern day Ptolemy family, the Ptolemies. You know? There we go. Final card. Final card is the Three of Abundance. Three of Abundance. I find three interesting. Once again, three deals with travel, relocation, optimism, stepping outside one's comfort zones, expansion. It says your passions will lead to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. I feel like things will get better with the two of them once Prince Harry and Meghan Markle no longer ride the coattails of being a royal or being a part of being a part of the royal system or caste. Once they start making their own bones, King Charles and the royal family may take more of an interest, and it's like, oh, okay, we see that you're kind of doing your own thing and doing well over there without us. Interesting, it's like so there needs to be some spiritual growth and development in order for them to reconcile, but I do see the possibility of them reconciling. So that's good, at the very least. Could there still be trust there? I think the trust may be broken, alright? Alright, y'all, this was the reading on King Charles III and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I've got a lot of clients to get to. I'm not going to lie, my list of clients is long currently. So, once again, if you want a reading, I recommend getting a phone reading. You'll get it the same day, most likely. So if you're waiting for your reading, know that I am getting through my list. Right now I currently have, I think, at least 10 clients I'm working through, and I'm sure I will have more coming, so thank God for that, but at the same time, I've got to manage my time. So I love you all. I will catch you all in the next video. I will talk to you in your own personal reading. If you would like a reading, this is where you can contact me, 703-791-9162. You can email me at lamartownsend@gmail.com or visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. I'll catch you in your own personal reading, or I'll see you in the next video. Either way, I'll see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.